It's that time again, yes, a new one. They bout to make a bunch of resolutions, but tell me, is that really a solution? If you ain't about to change the things you're doing, well, okay, you can have it your way. It's for me and mine, we'll take the time, stop what we're doing and pray. We heard the word, we seek him first and what he got to say. We make the plans and seek the man, ain't got no time to play. Hey, shit, I'm in it to win it. See, I know this thing a marathon when they trying to sprint it. And if you got something to say, well, if you want, you can get it. Taking Tara to the nations, I'll be back in a minute. And wait, this about to be my year. This about to be my year. This my year. This about to be my year. This about to be my year, my year, my year. I already made that clear. Ain't gotta have no fear. It's my year. It's about to be my year. It's about to be my year, my year, my year. We got the strap on deck. Set your notice, tell your mans, and then we got next. No hesitating, consecrating till it ain't nothing left. I'm quoting verses, breaking curses while I'm stepping on it. Hey, if you're scared, then stay in the house. But if you see a real one, then point it out. Let the world know what you about. Ain't no playing what you're saying, time you run it out. This about to be my year. This about to be my year. This my year. This about to be my year. This about to be my year, my year, my year. I already made that clear. Ain't gotta have no fear. It's my year. It's about to be my year. It's about to be my year, my year, my year. My year, my year. My year, my year.
Yeah.
My year, my year.
Gabriel.
My year, my year.
January 1, we make the changes, all facts. You say that every year like we already know that. No depression, no anxiety, we act like Prozac. And we do just like the NFL and keep it no cap, we won't play. This my year to leave my past with no traces all day. I'ma say the things I know they won't say, but show grace. I'ma preach it till I know they know faith. Do all things through my savior, cause this year it all changed. We official, grab your whistles while we travel doing missions. Stay efficient in our vision, cause I'm changing my position. Say I'm different, that's convincing. See, I knew you paid attention. They like Pippin, how they all get so defensive. See, I made up in my mind that I'm gon' walk into the promise. Devil told me throw the towel like he been talking to Adonis. Stay astonished, but it won't be for the likes or for the comments. It'll be all for his glory that this purpose is accomplished, yeah.
I'm pushing to the limit. Not stopping till we finish. And I'm in it to win it, yeah. Stop until we finish. You know it's my time to shine. You know it's my time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Time to shine. And you gon' get yours. And I'm gon' get mine. And now I get mine, yeah. It's my time right now. It's my time. It's my time right now. Rise, shine, oh rise, oh rise, shine, oh.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. So I know y'all just saying that my mic was muted and I just did that whole hey y'all thing. It's okay. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Minding Your Business Mondays, where we are all about you and your business, where I bring different entrepreneurs from all over to talk about their business. And yes, it's a whole vibe. So we vibe out is more comfortable. So just kick off your shoes, relax, whether you at home, in a car, on a road trip, because I know it's the holiday season. So without further ado, we're gonna get this show started. And happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Whatever holiday you're celebrating, even if you're not celebrating the holiday, I hope the spirit of giving comes to you. I hope the spirit of receiving comes to you. And I hope you are happy and having a great, amazing day. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my lovely guest. Okay. She is the bomb. She is super dope. And I'm just going to let her come on and tell you exactly like how dope she is, what she do, the name of her business and all that. So Miss Loretta, can you please come on camera and show the people why they need to use your services, love?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So like Ebony said, my name is Loretta, and I am a financial goal coach, not a financial advisor, not any of those other titles, a financial goal coach. I know a lot of people are like, well, what is that? What's the difference? The difference is really I'm walking you through what you need to do to reach your financial goals. I've been in the business for over 5 years. Officially, I've been in the business for over 5 years. I've been doing it for longer than that, though, like 10 plus years.
Because that's what most of us entrepreneurs have been doing with our business. Like we've started our business before officially starting our business. So can you go a little bit more in detail about like exactly what is that exactly?
So I always tell people this, or I give this sort of analogy. You go to a doctor to get a checkup, right? You go to the doctor to make sure you're healthy. You're supposed to do it at least once a year. You go to your dentist to get your teeth clean, your teeth checked. You go to a therapist, right? To keep your mental together. I am the money coach. I am that money doctor per se. I call myself the queen of finances. But you go to all those different people, and a lot of times people fail to go to an expert or someone that they trust to help them with their finances, to make sure, hey, I need a checkup. Am I doing okay? Could I be doing better in different areas? Am I reaching my goals? Are you reaching those thresholds where you should be? That's what I do. It's no difference than a doctor, a dentist, a therapist. It's the same thing. It's just for your money. I'm not selling you any products. I don't have any life insurance or anything like that. But if that's what you want, I can connect you to those resources. What I do overall is making sure that people have a pathway. Because a lot of us, we get our paycheck on Friday, it's gone by Tuesday. We're broke waiting on Friday again. And if you get paid every other week, bi-weekly, you probably like starving by that following Friday, right? So
Facts.
that is over, like, that's what I do. I sit down with you, I assess where you are financially currently. What does your money look like? Like, we go through everything. I'm not talking surface level stuff. I'm talking, what does your money look like? How much do you have coming in at dollar for dollar? We're not guessing.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? We're diving deep and we're talking about those hard hitters. Do you have any bankruptcies? You know what I mean? What's your credit score? What is that looking like? We're going through a lot of different things that honestly a lot of people like to sweep under the rug, because it just feels better to sweep it under the rug versus talking about it and navigating through what that looks like and how to avoid those pitfalls. You see a lot of companies, and I know I'm long-winded, but you see a lot of companies and they're like, yeah, I can repair your credit. I can wipe that off your credit. And that's good. But if we haven't attacked the habits, if we haven't attacked the mindset, you're going to go right back to them in 3 months, 3 to 6 months, you'll be back. They know that. What I do is I'm helping you. We're talking about, we're going through all of that, the patterns, the behaviors, the psyche, what actually motivates you to make those certain spending choices, right? We're dealing with all of that. So my goal is I don't want to see you back. If you are done with me, if you're done with me, we've had our final session, we're good. If I see you back, I didn't do my job. And now I'm upset. So my goal is never to see my clients, is to never see them again, like once we're done with what we need to accomplish, because I'm hoping that you would have grasped the tools and the techniques and the things that you need so that you won't be in the same pitfall again. We're breaking curses, breaking patterns, breaking bad habits. We're doing all of that. That's what we're about.
That's important. Yeah. I'm so glad that you dive deep, because we don't like to talk about, we do not like to talk about our credit report. We do not like to talk about the fact that we like to go eat out every day. We don't like to talk about the fact that we're eating breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner fast food. We don't want to talk about those things. We don't want to talk about that. We got to go get every new pair of Jordans that comes out, but our pockets are not right. You
but
see what
why?
I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with enjoying the things that you like, but are you doing it in a healthy way? Because it don't make sense to do those things if you're poor. I'm just going to call it what it is. Like, we were trying to make it sound pretty and poor.
Right.
Poor. So if I'm leaving paycheck to paycheck, I'm considering myself poor at that point. And
that's
we need to get out of that. We need to get out of that.
Poverty mindset. And we don't really talk about it because it's not, what I do is not pretty. It's like a surgeon, right? It's not pretty. Digging deep, cutting those wounds, trying to figure out what emotion provokes you to spend that money. Mm-hmm. And then you spending the money on whatever you're spending the money on. And then you come back home and you haven't paid your bills yet. You bought shoes, but you didn't pay your rent. Well, now you don't have a place to stay. I hope you can live in your shoes. Like, we have to really dig deep and see why we're doing that, why we're making those choices. What's motivating that behavior, and really attack it. Because
that's what it is. It's a behavior. It's something that we've learned, passed down generational. Sometimes we are aware of it, sometimes we are not. But the thing is, we need to get aware of it, and we need to change it, because, to be honest, no one should be poor for real. It's enough money circulating that we all can be doing pretty good, And so you take the ugly side of things, like the stuff that, like, is important. Like, we don't want to go through the healing process, because that's what it is. We're healing our finances. But before you can heal your finances, you got to heal this.
Absolutely.
Like, a lot of us don't realize that this is all connected to everything. Everything is a pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may do good for this amount of time, but then here's the cycle back. Now you messed up. Now you're back doing this. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of going back and forth and back and forth. And I believe that we can have what we want. We can have the desires of our heart. It's just we got to put in that work. And when putting in that work, that means we got to uncover some ugly truths. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep sweeping it under the rug, because eventually that rug pile get kind of high, and you can be like, well, what is that under that rug? You can't hide it no more. Mm-hmm. You can only hide it for so long. So it's time for us to change our mindset so we can change our finances, because we need to win, and we need to help others win. So what you're doing is very, very important. If whether you know it, I'm sure you know it, but if you hear it or not, like, we need you. Like, you are needed in this world. We need more people like you, and we need people to say, you know what? Let me put my pride to the side. I don't have it all together. I don't have the right answers. Yeah, I know I do mess up a lot of money. Can you help me break down why I keep messing up this money? Why I can have thousands 1 minute and then the next minute is gone. And when I look back, I probably can only count 2 things that I know for sure I spent it on. And the rest of it is just gone in the wind. We don't designate our money. So that is very, very important. So is it a course? Is it like a one-on-one and we come every so often? Are you doing Zoom sessions now online? Like, how are you doing it now?
So it is online because of COVID right now. It is Zoom sessions. And it is one-on-one. I did do a group session, which was really cool. It was international, Canada, which was really dope. I do have clients in other countries, but right now it is one-on-one sessions. Unless someone's like, hey, I want to do a group session, me and my friends, we can do that too. That's cool. I'm definitely open to group sessions. And group sessions are better, honestly, because it's more, I feel like you get other feedback and perspectives, and it kind of bring things out that you never even thought of when you're in a group versus individual. So
I think the group session is good too, especially when you're doing it with your friends because it's finances. So I don't know how deep you go into the group session, but I'm assuming you're still going to go deep. So it's good to do with people that you trust, to have that say, hey, y'all, like my finances not together. Hey, girl, mine not either. Let's get it together. And now we have accountability partners. Now I have somebody that knows, like, girl, you went to Loretta and she gave us this. She told us to do this and you're not doing that. What are you doing? So now we have somebody to help hold us accountable, right?
Right. And that's why I encourage group sessions, Ebony. That's why I encourage group sessions, because in the group, again, it's usually people you know, or people you trust. And those people are around you all the time. So they're definitely going to keep you accountable. You already have your accountability partner. So in the process, that's one of the steps. Hey, find an accountability partner. If you're already in a group, you can just pick one out. It's easier.
That's important. Like, we are in this together. Like, when I tell people that, I don't just be saying it like, just be like, hey, it's something cool to say and cute to say. No, we are in this together, whether I know you, whether we don't know each other. Like, we are in this together. So it's important to partner with someone who can help get you on track, because we need that. We all fall short. We all get leery. We all be like, look, this is too much. Like, I'm so messed up that I can't focus. It's too much. It's overwhelming. So we all need someone to bring us back and say, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So with that being said, I think this is just like the perfect moment, because I really need people to understand this. I really want you to start saying this to yourself. Okay? So you're going to take the word you out. I'm going to put something across the screen, and you're going to take the word you out, and you're going to say I. You're going to replace you with I, okay? And then we're going to say it out loud, because we need to say it out loud. We need to hear. We need the earth to hear that vibration of those words being transferred into the universe. So I want y'all to look right there at the bottom of your screen really quickly, and I want you to just see that. And I want you to know that you got this. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take you out and we're going to replace it with I. And I'm going to say it, and Miss Loretta's going to say it. And if you're watching and if you catch this replay at this particular part, I want you to say it too. And I want you to make it a habit to say this every day, as many times throughout the day as you have to. Because guess what? I have to remind myself that a lot. So here we go. I got this. Repeat after me. I've got this. I got this. Say it louder, like one more time. Just say like real loud, like you really believe it. I got this.
I got this.
Because period, we got this. We got this. I want you to understand that it's very important that you speak to yourself. Absolutely. That is important. Like, I can pour into you all you want. Miss Loretta can pour into you all you want. But if you can't make it to where you believe it, if you can't muster up and say it out of your mouth, it's not going to do us no good. It's not going to do you no good. So even if you don't believe it, I need you to start saying it, because eventually you're going to believe it. You're like, you know what? I do got this. Because what you're going to start seeing is you're going to start doing little things to help you with that big thing. And you're going to look back and be like, wow, look what I did. I may not be all the way right there, but look what I did. I'm not the same as I was yesterday. My finances are not the same as it was yesterday. And when you go to Miss Loretta, you won't have the same problem. You won't have that same problem. You won't have the same problem. You just need to be willing to learn and willing to take it in. So, Miss Loretta, what do you believe? Because I feel in my spirit, I got it. So randomly, y'all, I will stop and maybe change the subject for a hot moment because that's just what the spirit gives me. So I'm just gonna follow the spirit, and I love y'all for staying and rocking with me. Miss Loretta, how do you feel about giving back? Like, what is your intake on giving back?
Oh, I love giving back. I am, if you follow me at all, and people who know me personally, Ebony, a bunch of other people, like if you know me personally, and even if you don't, if you just follow me on social media, I'm all about community give back. I'm all about pouring back into the community. I mean, look at what I do. That's what it's about. If I'm doing what I'm doing and I'm not helping other people, what is this all for? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing here? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my life, to be honest with you. So at least that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So most recently, I've adopted a young boy and, adopted him for Christmas. We've done that like just a few days ago. I'm always doing something. This past summer, during the pandemic, I adopted 68 seniors. Like my business, the coaching business, adopted 68 seniors. And we put care packages together for them. And it was no rhyme or reason. It was no holiday. It was nothing like that. It was, hey, I'm going to take 50% of what I make off my sessions and pour it back into the community. Because guess what? Nobody is talking to the seniors. Nobody, they're kind of like, they poured into us and then they phase out and we forget about them. And so me being me, like, I'm like, hey, we need to do something for them. And it doesn't have to be a holiday. And it doesn't have to be large. I went to the Dollar Tree, grabbed a ton of different soaps, hair combs, brushes, hair ties, socks, deodorant, all kinds of stuff. And put it together by myself.
I love it.
Gave it to them.
I love it.
So I'm all about community. All about community.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That is very, very important to give back. Me, like I've always been a person to give back from like when I was younger. We used to have, I don't know if y'all remember the Clean the City, Detroit Clean the City, like they have a day where they go clean the city. And like I was like one of the few people that was like, oh, I want to go do, I want to help out. Or we're going to a soup kitchen. Oh, I want to help out. Like, and even now, I did my suicide prevention where we gave back and we helped people cope through some suicide thought. We actually like was able to help save someone from that. I've given back. I did the giving back to the homeless where I made care packages as well and donated on my own. You know what I'm saying? That is very big. It's always been a part of me. And the fact that I like what you said about the elderly, like elderly and children, like they always have a soft spot in my heart. Like they always do. I feel like those are the people that cannot defend themselves as much as other people can. So they need a voice. They need someone to come into them. And what people don't realize, like the elderly, they get sad. You know what I'm saying? They because they're getting older, and some of them they can't do the things that they used to do. They were independent, now they're dependent on someone. So we have to think about that. And I'm a person, I don't like depending on people. So if I have to depend on someone, like whether y'all see it or not, mentally, I'm in my head like, oh my God, like I gotta hurry up and fix this. So it's very important to give back, and I love that you did that. So next time you do that, like please hit your girl up because I would love to partner with you and do that.
Absolutely.
Like I would really love that, and I know you say it don't have to be big, but I would love to make it big because we have a lot of seniors and we can't reach everyone. You know what I'm saying? And we don't have the capacity to reach everyone. And so when we speak upon these things that we're doing, and I know we do these things without trying to get recognition and stuff, but it's important that we speak about the things that we're doing because we may have someone who can help us make that bigger and reach more and do more. And it can still be behind the scenes, but people need to know what we are doing so we can help each other because we are all, again, we're in this together. We're in this together. And the sooner we realize that we as a whole, as a world, as a community, as a people are in this together, we can change the world. Like we can change the world. So with that said, I said all that to say it is the holiday season. I do like to give back, and I do give back randomly, but it is the holiday season. So I do want to bless you for taking this time out today. Yes. Look at the blessings getting blessed. Okay. So
I'm like, wait, we didn't go over this on script. You going off
script? We didn't. No, we didn't. We didn't. The spirit don't be on script. Spirit do what it do, and I do what I do. So it's not nothing major. It's not nothing big, but I'm going to give you some premium soy wax melts. So you can get your house smelling all extra good.
Yes.
Clear out the vibe. Change that energy. When you having a bad day, you like, girl, this one of them days. Let me go put this wax melt in and let this move across the room. So I'm going to bless you with that, babe. And also because I am rebranding and it is on my heart to do this. So you will be one of the first few to have one of my brand new premium vibe candles.
What? You're not gonna.
So you'll be like one of the few. Like
cry later.
Don't cry, because I'm sick. So don't cry, girl. But yes, you're gonna be one of the very first few to see this product. And when I say it's going to be something different, something that you didn't think of, is more than just a candle. It's more than just a fragrance and getting your house smelling good. It really is a vibe. I really am intentional with the candles that I make, the names that I give them, and what their purpose is for. And then there's a special component that I'm not going to stay on air, but the special component that your candle will have. And like, it's going to take your start of changing that vibe, creating that vibe, and it's going to take it to a whole new level. So I cannot wait to give it to you. So just know that you have that coming from me because I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do into the world. And I just want you to know, like, you are appreciated. So I'm going to gift the gifter. I'm going to gift the gift.
Oh, thank you so much. And I was going to, that's funny because I was like, okay, what can I give to the people who are watching the live, who are watching the replay? Because again, I'm all about community. And I'm like, okay, I can give 20% off of a session. I don't do that. I've never done that. But I will give whoever is watching live or the replay. That's fine. And I know I'm broadcasting it on my page too. So
we're gonna get them a keyword because they need to know that I need to know that they got this far at least in this interview. And I just said, oh yeah, let me get 20%. I need you to give them a keyword that they gotta use.
Okay, the keyword that you have to use is Ebony, EBONY 22. So 2022.
Y'all hear that? Ebony 2022. That is the code that you have to use when you use her services. You have to use that because we need to know that you watch and you at least got this far. So don't and if y'all watching, don't go tell y'all friends to fast forward to this part and don't y'all share this code. It is top secret until they watch this show, until they at least get to this point. Okay? Because I know how we do sometimes. Mm-hmm. No, they gotta watch it. They gotta do the work because she did the work. So y'all gotta do the work as well. Okay? Now how long does this last?
That lasts until January, the end of January. And the reason why it's lasting until the end of January, let me tell you, is because I am releasing my new workbook, financial workbook. It comes out at the end of January. So
okay, y'all. Now she didn't let y'all get past Christmas because I know y'all gonna use that. It's the holiday. I done went broke on Christmas. We gotta stop doing that shit. I mean, I'm gonna say it. It's my stuff, and I'm gonna say it. We gotta stop doing that shit, y'all. We gotta stop going broke for Christmas. We gotta stop going broke for holidays. We have to stop doing that. We
We
have
talked
to
about
stop
all of
doing
that.
that. When we stop doing that, I guarantee you, baby, and when you make that sacrifice, you can do whatever you want for Christmas. And you don't have to go broke. You don't have to go broke. You want to get your kids all those nice things, those expensive things. You want to get yourself, your spouse, those expensive things. That's cool. We can do it. But can we do the right thing first? Can we get our finances in order first? So when we do those big things, we're not stressed out afterwards. We're not trying to figure out how we're going to pay a bill because we sacrificed a bill for a gift.
Yep.
I'm talking from experience, y'all. I did that. I literally said, you know what? I'm not gonna pay this bill. I'm not gonna pay this bill. I'm not gonna pay this bill because I want to make sure my babies have a nice Christmas. I did that some years ago. I was like,
But where they
so
gonna play
come
with the
January,
toys?
huh?
Where they gonna if you're not paying your bills, where they gonna play with the toys at?
Where they gonna play with that, sis?
Outside?
Like, luckily, like
In the
I had some
snow?
hustle me, so I knew how to get back on track. But before I could get back on track, I was like, this is dumb. Like I literally was like, that's dumb. Why did I do that? Like I had a what the hell moment. Like that's what I call those moments. Literally a what the hell. Like I don't care. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure they straight. So I was like, that was just dumb. Like that was dumb. And we do that often. Like some of us, we do it year after year after year. And we may not go all the way down
Birthdays,
broke.
Christmas,
We may not put our
graduation.
house up for getting possessed or whatever. We may not go that far. But the fact is, when the holiday is over and it's time to go back to your normal, regular, everyday life, it becomes a problem. So we're trying to break that problem. And we're going to use Miss Loretta to help us break the cycle. We're breaking curses. 2022, we're breaking
Hey,
curses.
breaking
We're
it.
getting wealthy. We're flying on jets. We're traveling more. We're
Yep.
being responsible and we're giving back. That is what we're doing 2022. And if you want to join us in 2022, living lavish, because how you start do not have to be how you finish. We're gonna get with Miss Loretta. We're gonna use that code Ebony 2022 up
There you
until the
go.
end of January. Up until the end of January. That's when we're gonna use the code. You have no excuses. We have no
Yeah.
excuses now. She made it easier for you. She made it easier.
Absolutely.
And
Book
she
a
said she never
60-minute
did that.
session. I've never done
She's
that.
never done it. She's never done it.
I've
So
never
please
done
here,
that.
look, at Minding Your Business Mondays, like it's been like some stuff that has never happened before. Business owners, like, it's a spirit. It's a whole spirit, It's a whole spirit that comes here. It's a whole vibe. I'm telling you, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So thank you so much, Miss Loretta. I really appreciate that. Do you have anything else to give us? Like, what else do you have to give us before we get your social media handle and all those things? Do you have anything else that you need to give us that we need to know before we leave this place?
So really quick, I wanted to share two things, two different mindset types. And I know, we got to get off of here. I'm not going to be on here long. I know a lot of people who say that are, but two different mindset types. You have a fixed mindset and you have a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is self-explanatory. It's that person with that tunnel vision. It's that person who is like, you know what? It is what it is, and I can't do anything about it. That is that person. If that is you, you need to see me, right? If that's you, you need to see me. A fixed mindset. You don't see any opportunity. You don't see any, all you can focus on is the situation at hand. That's a fixed mindset. Again, you need to see me. And then we have number two is growth mindset. A growth mindset is a person who is like, hey, they see the opportunities and the failures. They might not even call it a failure because it's a learning opportunity. That person, you still need to see me because there's some things we can do and I can definitely work with you very, very much. But those two mindsets are extremely important to know so you know where you fit. Be honest with yourself. Say to yourself, am I that person who can never see the opportunity in situations, or am I that person who can always find an opportunity in situations, can always find something to learn or take away and grow from? Be honest. Ask yourself those questions. And then you'll know, okay, this is where I fit. This is what category I'm in. I really wanted to share that with you. Man, it's so much. I had like a whole, man, when I tell you I had a whole thing, right? So really quick, financial gut check. Get a pen and paper if you can. A financial gut check, I'm going to go extremely fast. This is something that usually takes 45 minutes. A financial gut check, you should get it done at least once every 3 months. It's something that only I offer. Nobody else has this. Nobody else offers this. It's a financial gut check, right? Once you get to that point where, okay, I'm getting it done once every 3 months, now you need to get it done maybe once every 6 months. And then it lessens. You know what I mean? It's almost like a report card, but it's a report card about your finances in layman's terms. It's a progress report. It shows areas where you need to improve, areas where you need to work on. So I'm going to give you, can't give you all 8 tonight, but I will give you 2 questions that you need to ask yourself on this financial gut check. And it's usually just a yes or no. And I'm going to start with the toughest one first. The toughest question is, and this is something that we don't think about. If something was to happen to you today, tonight, you went to sleep, you didn't wake up, you died, would your family have the funds that they need to carry on their day to day? If you have children, if you have a spouse, or if you don't, would your family have those funds that they need to carry on as if you were still there? Or would they have to start a GoFundMe account? We see that so often where families have to start GoFundMe accounts to bury the person and hope that they have something left over. When really you could have got a life insurance policy or a hefty savings account with a high interest. But if nothing else, a life insurance policy, something. Do we have those things in place? That's a yes or no. That's just a simple yes or no. Do you have your stuff in place? If you died tonight, that's the toughest question on this list. I promise you. If you died tonight, would they have to start a GoFundMe account? That's a yes or no. The second question is, if, and I always use vehicle, if your vehicle broke down tomorrow, you getting ready to go to work tomorrow morning, it's Tuesday morning, nothing's different. You try to start that car up, whatever your car might make, it might not make that sound. It might not make no sound. I don't know. But you try to crank it up and it's not cutting on. They like, hey, you're gonna need $1,500. Do you have at least $1,500? Can you access $1,500 without going into debt? Do you have access to that? That's a yes or no. And I ask a slew of questions like that. And those questions are kind of detailed. Some of them are kind of vague, but it's really just giving you an idea to think about some things. What do I need to work on? What do I need to do? That's a part of the financial gut check. And they're simple yes or no questions, but those are just 2. Those are just 2. But those are always
some good too. Those were some good too. And you know what? That first one, that very first one, I like that you started with that first one. I like that you started with both of them. But okay. I like that you started with that first one the most. And I'm going to tell you why. That's something that we all have to do. We all have to die. That is something that we cannot stop. And we don't know our time. Yes, we would love to be old. We would love to reach all our goals and, have this big, amazing life before that happens. But the reality is we don't know when it might happen. You could be completely healthy. Like, people don't just die because they're sick. You can be completely healthy. Here, this second, gone the next second. I want y'all to think about it like that. We can say here today, gone tomorrow. No. Here today, gone today.
Yeah.
Here to this moment, gone the next moment. So that is something serious. Like, that is so serious. And I'm glad that you're touching on this because we cannot stop death.
Right. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable.
And a lot of us, we are surviving. We're in survival mode. We stay in survival mode. So we don't even have the chance to think about preparing ourselves, lining stuff up to make things easier for our family and our children if something was to happen to us. You don't even have to die. What if you can't work no more? What if you can't work no more? You can't collect no kind of disability. what are you going to do?
Or you get laid off. I had
Or
that
you
happen
lay
to
off.
me. I got laid off from my job, and I never thought, I worked in HR at the time, and I never thought that that would happen to me.
Mm.
And we never thought that it would hit the department, but it did. And I got laid off, and guess what? Loretta had a nice cushion. I didn't work for a whole year. And I was fine. Me and my son, we were fine. We even took trips. We were fine. And
Mm.
I got no unemployment. That was no unemployment. That was no assistance from the government. That was straight up, this is what's in my savings account, my emergency savings account, and this is what's ready. And I can show you how to do that and what that looks like. So if anything happens, if you get sick, if you get injured, long-term disability, short-term disability, all those things, like I can help you prepare so that you aren't struggling and depending on a government that may work today and not work tomorrow. They may shut down tomorrow. And if you're getting benefits, guess what? It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work for you.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love that you brought the government assistant up. I love that you brought that up because
Yeah.
this is important. So this is just the spirit. This is how it's supposed to flow today. Government assistance is good for short term. It
Right.
should be short term, y'all. We have to if you're going to get on government assistance, if we're going to get on government assistance, I'm going to say we because I'm not trying to single nobody out.
Yeah.
If we're going to get on government assistance, there needs to be a deadline of how long we're going to utilize that government assistance so we can get off of it and let someone who needs it use it. It's not meant for us to stay on it.
Right.
I'm not gonna go. They might want us to stay on it because they want
Right.
us to be limited in a sense, because they need
And
people who's
control.
gonna stay on it. They need people who's gonna remain in the poor mindset. They need that. They need that to thrive. But because I care about people because I know the struggle of being on government assistance. Like I used to get the bridge card, and I joke about it, like, dang, I wish I had a bridge card. I want a bridge card with people because we don't like spending money on it. And if I can get some money where I don't have to spend a bridge card, that's cool. I love it. But I made up in my mind that no matter how hard it gets, I'm going to try my hardest. I got off of it. I decided 2 years ago that I was not going to get a bridge card. And I made that decision that no matter how hard it gets, I'm going to try my best not to have to get on it. One, because they want too much of your damn information. One,
Yeah.
they want to be all up in your business.
They want your social security number, your bank accounts, how much
Your
is in your
cousin's
bank
social
account,
security number, your mama's social security number.
everything. They ask for a lot of paperwork. I know
Why?
because I used to be on government assistance. I'm not speaking of a place from I don't know or I've never experienced. I know I look young in the face, but no, I have experienced those things. I've experienced setting up an account to help raise money because we didn't have the money to bury a family member. I'm speaking from things that I've dealt with and I know of with all of that. So yeah, we don't want to stay on government assistance. That is temporary. I want to show you how to not even have that as an option. That's not even an option. It's not even an option for you because you'll be set up financially to the point where if that was to happen, that would be an extra, but not a necessity. You won't be depending on that.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's good. That's good. So we got to get off the government assistance. I want to say if we can help it, but we can't
Yeah.
help it. And I'm speaking to everybody, and I'm not saying this to put nobody down. I'm not saying because you're worthless or nothing like that. Because we all need freaking help. Okay, we all need help. But what I'm trying to help you do is change your mindset. I want to change your mindset because when that mindset change, then things can really start moving. So this is let me break it down for the government assistance. Okay, to get government assistance, you have to make a certain amount. You have to be under a certain threshold, right? You have to be under that threshold. If you go over that threshold, you get kicked off. You're not supposed to be on it. The thing about being under that threshold, when you get government assistance, you're constantly trying to stay under that threshold so you can get that assistance. Or if you're not staying under there, you're trying to hide stuff to stay on it, right? So either way it goes, it puts you in a bad position. It puts you in a position to either lie about what you're getting so you can get it, or it puts you in a place where you're like, I can't go over this amount. And I want to say it out loud so we can hear it, because sometimes, like when we're on government system, when we're living that life and when we're going through our times, we don't think about this part.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stay under this threshold. You got to stay behind here. This is where you got to stay. You can't go over here or they're going to kick you off. I want government assistance. I don't want to pay for a bridge cross, so I'm going to stay over here. So staying over here means you can't travel. You can't get that nice house you want. You can't get that nice car you want. You can't help those people that you want to help, because it takes money to help people. It takes money to make money.
How about this? You can't afford your children a better education. Your kids are living in poverty. It's affecting their social skills. When you're living in poverty, I mean, it's not just affecting you, it's affecting your children. If you have kids, they're too worried about, am I going to have a place to go home to when I get off of school, to worry about school. You're not affording them the opportunity to even live in that moment and be a kid, because they're worried. Yeah. They're worried whether you know it or not.
Now, you got this kid that you done brought up into our situation. They didn't ask to be here, but they got to go through it because they are a kid and they here with us. And they going to stick beside us, right? Now, especially guys, especially our boys, they don't want to see their mother struggle. They want to save their mother. They want to help their mother. So now what do that tell a little boy? I got to become a man. I got to change this for my mom. What do that cause them to do? A lot of them will go to the streets.
Yeah.
Let me turn to somebody who I think got it, who can help me. Let me turn to the street. Let me get this fast money that comes with the risk of going to jail,
death,
the risk of dying, the risk of killing someone else's child, someone else's, like, it goes so far past just I'm getting government assistance.
Yeah.
It goes past that, y'all. We're really trying to break generational curses. That's why my heart down the line is going to be, I'm going to have an entrepreneur group, organization for children. Because if that is the state that they are in, because I understand we are at our time where we are there. If that is a decision that they have to make some money to help their mother, because there's nothing wrong with them helping their mother. There's nothing wrong with that. I encourage kids to become entrepreneurs at a very young age. Legally. I encourage them to get the knowledge at a very young age so they can be millionaires at a very young age. I'm all for kids being able to say, you know what? I bought my mama a house. I bought my mama a car. I helped my granny out. I'm all for that. But we want to help them do it the right way. And how can we help them do it the right way if we don't figure it out? If we don't know, at least to say, you know what, son, I don't got this. But because we done seen Miss Loretta and they were sitting in on that, and I done learned some things to change my mindset. And because I seen a podcast that said, hey, there's people out here teaching kids how to be entrepreneurs. There's people out here teaching these things. And we can break this. We can break the cycle. We must break the cycle.
Absolutely.
We must break the cycle. So with that being said, I need y'all to utilize Miss Loretta. She done gave y'all 20% off. She hasn't done that before. She done gave y'all 20% off. 20%. So I need you to use the code Ebony2022. I need you to put this money to the side. I need you to I'm going to put her information down. I need you to get with her. I need you to find out her prices, right? I need you to make a goal on how you're going to be able to pay her prices to help you, because the information she's going to give you is really no dollar amount that really can be set. But we got to put a dollar amount on it, right? We got to put a dollar amount on it. But Absolutely. It's worth so much more than whatever she's asking you for. So I need you to work this.
I had a client, and this is real quick. And I have her permission to tell this story. She went, when she came to me, she didn't have a job. She was in school. She did a little side hustle, helping a blind lady. Now she's in a house. This is a few sessions. She's in a house. She's working in her field of study. Okay. She wanted to go take trips. This was the whole thing that we made up. She wanted to take trips. She hit me up like, hey, I got this trip set for Europe. I've never even been there yet. I'm like, dang.
Come on, sis. You come on, sis. She said she's changing. She going to a whole different place, y'all. She's not trying to be in the U.S. She said she going to
change the whole trajectory of how her family operates by just her taking those steps to do something different. Even though technically she didn't have, in the beginning, she didn't have it. But she said, I'm going to do something different. I got to change this path. I got to do something different. I want something different for my life. That requires me to do some things I've never done before.
There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. I said it. How you start don't have to be how you finish.
Not at all.
It don't have to be how you finish. Let's not beat ourselves up about what we did. Let's focus. Let's change our mindset, because we're not focusing on the fact that we messed up. We're not focused on the fact that we don't have it. And oh my God, life is so crazy and it's me against the world. Oh my God, and all that stuff that we go and tell ourselves. Let's focus. Let's acknowledge the problem and let's move forward. Mm-hmm. Change your mindset. That goes with being positive. Positive, it starts there. Seeing Miss Loretta, that's the next level. That's the next level.
Absolutely.
We got this. Miss Loretta, it's almost time to go, and I'm finally about to reach my mark. Yes. There's accomplishment, y'all. We went down from 2.5 hours to 1. So, Miss Loretta, before we go, because I told you it gets like that. Before we go, can you please give us your handles, your social media handles, how they can contact you? What should they do? I'm going to put it across the screen, but I need you to say this out loud because we need that vibration of that word to be spoken. There you have it.
Absolutely. So, like it's below. You can find me on Instagram at BeautyBoss313. And you can also go on Facebook, and it's LP Consulting and Management. I believe it is LP Consulting and Management on LinkedIn as well. So, yep, that's how you can get in touch with me. You can also go to www.lpconsultingsolutions.com.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And by the way, with that code, that makes the session $48.
Whoa.
Isn't that cheap? I'm going to tell you that now.
Wait a minute. You said we could be on the track to get our health in order for under $50. Is that when I say health, I mean our financial health, y'all. Under $50?
Only for you and the people watching this. Yeah.
I appreciate you. I love it. It's all love. Thank you, everybody. I wanted to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate you for taking your time out your busy day to watch us. We appreciate that. We love you for that. Okay? I must say this. If you see the show, if you believe in the show, if you would like for it to go bigger and you would like to help your girl make it bigger, make it mainstream, and go there, you would like to donate, you would like to sew into it, I am for it. My Cash App is Peacefully Made. That's the $, Peacefully Made. You can see me other way, but that's the easiest way. But if you was like, hey, I want to donate, but I don't have Cash App, I don't trust Cash App, whatever, there's other ways, and then we can go through that on personal. If you want to get in contact with me, you can reach me at I guess I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to work away from that. So you can catch me on Instagram at Peacefully Made 2017, and you can catch me on my business page at Peacefully Made by Ebony LLC. You can send me a message. I promise I will get back to you. You can also email me at info@peacefullymade.com. If you would like to be on this show, I extend this invitation to you. You can contact me. You can send me your inquiry at info@peacefullymade.com. Leave me your name, your number, your email address, the name of your business, a quick of what you do, and please put MYBM in the subject line, okay? I need y'all to do that for me. I want y'all to have a wonderful, wonderful day. I want y'all to vibe out with me real quick. But I need you to know this right here. I need you to look down at the bottom of the screen in about a couple of seconds. I need you to look down there, and I need you to know this. I need you to know this before I go. I cannot leave without making sure you know this, okay? You got this. I got this. We got this, okay? Vibe out with me. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go, and we're going to vibe out to, wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot. So today I have on, and I'm going to start doing it. So if you would like for me to like wear your merchandise and stuff, you can send it to me. You can do this. Right now, today, I have on a great hoodie, a soft hoodie, a warm hoodie, y'all. Like, I wore this outside with no shirt on underneath, no jacket, outside in the cold, and I was pretty warm. Now, I don't recommend that, right? I'm saying this because I had to test out the warmness of it, and it's warm. Like, it's warm. Don't do that, though, but it's warm. It says Detroit, right, fam? But I don't want to. I'm not gonna turn to the back because, yeah. But it says DNA is not required. DNA not required. That is from the Love Logical line. The Love Logical Pets is a business that it says right there. Love for your pets. People who love their pets, because you don't need DNA. Those are our babies, right? So she has this warm sweater, this warm merch, and I love it. I love it. So y'all should check out Love Logical. Go there for your pet needs. If you got dog, cat, she got collars, she got the leashes, she got the bandanas, she got some stuff in the works. I can't tell y'all what she got coming up, but she got some good stuff for your pets, and it's truly, truly amazing to be able to support this business. So y'all check out lovelogical.com, lovelogicalpets.com if you want a hoodie. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Let's vibe out. I'm going to turn off my screen. No, y'all going to see me vibe out. We're going to vibe out. Let's vibe out. This song is the beginning song, the intro song, and this song is from Rosemary Bay. I want to shout her out. Thank you again for letting me use your beautiful songs and trust me with your material and your artwork. Let's vibe out, y'all.
I've been out the bed before dawn. Hit her knees, said a prayer, now it's on. Wake the kids to their favorite song. Oh man, thinks she does no wrong. She got a brand new lifestyle, made a wrong turn, but she finally got it right now. Standing on a rock, she ain't even got to fight now. Walking in the light, so her future's looking bright now. I can't forget about you. Time to put in work, you do what you do. Raising your kids so you're going to school. Got the word up on your shoulders and you make it look cool. And girl, I'm proud of you. Who knew you had all that side of you? You keep it 100, that's how I ride with you. We gon' live our best life till our time is up. Girl, around the world, want you to know you're beautiful. Oh girl, around the world, let them know you're about to blow, you're about to blow up. She booked and busy, booked and busy. Got plans all over the city. Itinerary make you dizzy. When you see that girl, better know she pretty and gritty. She booked and busy. Got plans all over the city. Itinerary make you dizzy. When you see that girl, better know she pretty and gritty. To grow up, I had to grow up. And once I growed up, I got my know up. Then came to glow up. Now that I glowed up, watch me blow up. Now I can do this with my eyes closed. Tiptoe through the snakes, that's a lot of foes. Walking in God's favor, that's a lot of dough. Say a prayer for my haters, that's a lot of growth. New life, who this? Come around me, better be about your biz. When you come around me, better be about your chill. I strive too much, man, it is what it is. Is you coming or not? Don't need a lot, girl, just bring what you got. We gotta cook while the fire is hot. Time is just beating, and we ain't gon' stop. Girl, around the world, no time to waste. Let's start today. Oh, girl, around the world, your time has come. Yes, you're the one. You're the only one. If you don't do it, then it ain't getting done. Thank God, you're the only one. You're the only one. She booked and busy. Ooh. If you ain't doing it, it ain't getting done. She booked and busy.
Thank you again for vibing out with y'all. I'm so sorry to all my viewers. I'm sorry. I was so caught up in what Miss Loretta was saying that I was not paying attention to the comments. I'm sorry. That will not happen again. If you catch the replay, please reply to the comments. Thank you so much. And Rose was in the building. Oh my God. I'm so sick. And my brother from Florida was in the building watching. I do apologize, y'all. Don't charge it to my heart. I was just trying to absorb what Miss Loretta was saying because we're trying to get these finances together. But I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And the next time I see y'all on here, it will be 2022. So I love y'all. I will see y'all next year live on YouTube. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.